Good morning, everyone. It's Friday morning and we are running behind. Vanessa's an expert at wheelchair pushing, so we'll do okay. We'll get there. But it is cold and windy, Chicago weather. We're heading there for the CT angiogram. I did find I've already had 100 milligrams of extra prednisone, and I actually slept through the night. That just tells you how used we are to the prednisone. And as soon as I get to the hospital, I gotta take prednisone plus 50 milligrams of Benadryl. And they said the whole test takes about 2 hours, but that's due to prep. But the actual test takes like 90 seconds, so yay! But here we go, another adventurous day. And this is the last test that I have to have done before Monday, which they better get everything straightened out and get my chemo mobilization rescheduled, because otherwise I'm going to be a little mad. Waiting to get my IV put in place for the CAT scan.
Okay.
We're having fun. We're out on our adventure. Look how scared he looks.
There's pain, right?
He's either happy or excited or something.
It's gonna be okay, Mr. Chicken. Chicken. Stuck in a crack. Oh, Mr. Chicken had an accident. Look at Mr. Chicken patiently waiting.
Look at me.
He's just waiting with Tremia. Little Mr. Chicken.
Well, it's actually bedtime, and I'm just feeling now well enough to where I can talk a little. The CAT scan angiogram, first off, my results came back all good, so that's very good to know my heart is in good condition. The CAT scan, I'm allergic to the dye, so, yesterday they started prepping me, and I had to take 150 milligrams of prednisone. And actually, I slept well last night and everything. Tonight, I think I'm having more of the side effects from it. Excuse me. See, side effect. Everybody there was very nice and very helpful, and we got the, CAT scan going and everything. Also, I had to do nitroglycerin, which I wasn't too excited about because it's not anything that I've done before, and my sister-in-law had it before when she was having chest pains, and she didn't like it. She had bad stories. And so, I was remembering those. But my dose was a low dose because, I wasn't in any kind of emergency, like having chest pain or a heart attack. And so the nitroglycerin really didn't bother me. It made my mouth dry. Then they had to do the dye. And immediately, at the back of my throat, even after this 150 milligrams of prednisone and Benadryl, my throat got hot as fire, then my face, and then, just my whole body. And somehow they have it in those CAT scans and stuff. They can see you, even though they're, in the little office behind it. And they come running out and started fanning me. And I didn't break out in hives or anything. It just took a few minutes to get the flushing and the fever down. Then they sent me to recovery. And I guess we were in there for 45 minutes. And they said that I would be dizzy and lightheaded off and on all day, and they were right. I couldn't get up and walk on my own. I'd have to say, Vanessa! Have to yell for her to help me, walk, because definitely did not want any falling down. But the dizziness is kind of gone, but I still have a headache. So I've had a headache all week from all of this. And I mean, just stop and think of all the nuclear medicine that's just been shoved into my body this week. And then Monday I get to go in and do chemotherapy. Yes, I do. They got it all straightened out. That's the next big news. They finally called me like at 5 o'clock. Dr. Burt was still up. They're still waiting for the clearance from the cardiologist. But they said, let's just go ahead and act like everything's gonna be okay and fall in place and get y'all set up, because it'll be easier to cancel, which I totally agree with. And it turned out good, because beforehand I was going to have to be at the hospital at 7 a.m. Now I get to be there at 9:30 a.m. So I won't have to be up and rushing around. But I go check in Monday, and they do the chemo mobilization, which is going to be high-dose chemotherapy it's to prep me for taking the Lupus shots. I can't think straight right now, but I'll read up on it and explain that further to you guys, because I really want to explain each step that I'm doing and taking, so we can learn. And which, these first 2 weeks we're all testing to make sure, that everything can withhold, and I can go safely through the stem cell transplant. Because if I was having problems with my heart, we would need to get that straightened out first. But everything turned out okay. And thank God. I did not want to have any heart problems. And so Monday, into the hospital, so we'll have some new scenery to look at versus our little apartment here and walking up and down the street. I really want to go and do something so badly, but I just don't have it in me. I'm just so tired and worn out, and we need to get there's a shortage of wash rags in this hotel, and they only give us one wash rag a day. It's like, what are we supposed to do? Share? So, and we've gone out, like when the maids are in here cleaning the room, we'll sneak out and try to find some wash rags, and honestly, there isn't any on the carts. I told Vanessa we need to make up like a special sound. I could do a bird go caw, caw, like they're coming, run. Get back in here. And then today they didn't leave us any dish towels, so and being in downtown Chicago, there's no little dollar stores or Family Dollars or anything like that around here that we have been able to find. And we've looked, and it, need to go ask another lady downstairs, if there is a place that we can find that, because, we need to, I'll just buy them and wash them in our weekly wash and take them home, because it's just getting frustrating not, always having to ask for more. You can see how red my cheeks are. The butterfly is prevalent. Well, I guess that's all for today. I'm tired. I need to lay my head back down. And everybody take care, and I'll see you in the next video.